So, for this video, I'm not gonna make any cuts. I'm just gonna talk everything that's in my mind. I made a lot of notes here, this tiny notebook. And I'm probably not gonna be looking at the camera all the time. I'll be looking around, looking at the notes, looking at my monitor here or here. And yeah, I was overthinking so much. I mean, I still am, and that's why I'm making this video because I was kind of in the bed overthinking and questioning everything, and I really wanted to delete the whole channel. Yesterday and today I really wanted to delete the first video. That was so awkward, so awkward. And I so many times I don't even blink, but I'm not gonna delete it. I promised myself I wouldn't delete it, and I knew I would want to delete it. That's why I made it in a numbered sequence, because if it wasn't like that I would just delete it. But now if I delete it, it will be missing the number one, so I'm not going to delete it. And so yeah, I made a few notes here because I think what really is bothering me about this first video is how I don't feel comfortable watching myself, and that I feel like I don't know how to speak, and I don't know how to talk about what's in my mind. And I think there's a few reasons for that. One of them being that I only talk with my best friends and my family and my husband. So I'm always so comfortable with the people that I'm talking to, and they already know everything that I'm thinking most of the time. So something like that, for example, like that video, I wouldn't talk to them about that. And I don't know, I feel like they just know. And even when I talk about that with them, it's different. I don't need to explain so much details. And I don't know, I watched that first video and I feel like I'm saying something so obvious and so silly and kind of childish. And it is very simple. I wanted to start, I didn't want to start like so deep in the first video, of course, but and I think there's power in just explaining things in a very simple way, but I don't know, it's weird for me to watch myself and feel like I I'm having such a hard time describing what I think. And I also think it's because now when I'm recording these videos, I'm by myself, and I think I'm very good at when I'm talking to someone, I think I'm very good at mirroring their style of conversation if we are like connected in the moment. And I know like the right moments to laugh and make jokes, and the conversation just like flows so easily. And I think that's why like all my friends think I'm so funny, but I never thought of myself as funny. I think I just adapt to what they think it's funny. I don't know. That's just like another thing that I keep thinking about, that maybe I don't know how to express myself because I always rely on the other the other people's energy in the conversation, and then I can mirror that. And that's why when I'm with someone that's introvert like me, I I rather not say anything. I feel like I prefer to just be quiet than just fill the void with small talk. But I don't know, that's just me, and that creates so many awkward moments, and I'm okay with that. But I prefer I rather be in an awkward moment than just say something like some nonsense just to make conversation. But yeah, so I made a few notes here about like what I'm saying like so much. I made a few notes about the things that I've been overthinking the past few days. And the main one is, do I need to be an expert in anything to be here? Because all the content that I watch, not all the content, but like most of them are from experts in their fields, or influencers that have been doing the same thing for many years, or people that are like so funny or so talented. So when I come here and I just want to share about how I'm feeling so I can maybe find someone that is feeling the same way. I don't know, I feel like maybe it's not relevant, but I still want to do it. So I'm still gonna do it, but I don't know. I just keep asking myself like, who is going to watch this? And do I want to limit the videos in any way, like in editing style, in niche, in any topic? No, I don't. I know I don't, but I kept thinking about that because I feel like all the channels are very specific and that gets the views. But then I keep reminding myself I'm doing this more as a creative outlet instead of for views, because if I do this for views, it's gonna be like a second job, and I don't want that. I'm gonna give up as soon as this becomes a job, so I don't want that. And yeah, I just feel like if I were to make this a job, I would be competing with like professionals, experts, influencers, celebrities, and even AI now. So all the content's already being created, and I kept thinking, okay, so I don't want to do that. I want to do something that I like to do and that I'm not gonna get sick of it, and that gives me the freedom to change. And if I want to post videos like the ones that that I posted about my trips with my dogs and my husband, I can post that. And then after that, I can post this, just me talking to the camera and sharing whatever's in my mind. And I think that's the most um, original thing that I can do, because everything else, if I were to try to replicate something that someone else is already doing, I wouldn't be happy. I would give up eventually. I would get sick of it. So I just want to try to find my voice and find how I like to express myself and what I like to do here, or in not just here, like in general, and just share what I want to like whatever I'm doing here. I think that's also the reason that is causing me so much stress, because I always have a lot of inspiration and references from other people, other people's work, other people's lives. And this time, because I want to do something that I'm not going to get sick of, I'm trying to find something that really comes from me, and I have no idea what that is. I don't know how I like to talk. I don't know what hobby I want to get into right now. I mean, I guess this can count as a hobby, but and I don't know. I just feel very lost in this sense, and I guess that's why it makes me nervous, because if someone hates it, it shouldn't matter, but I will be very hurt. If someone really comes here and says something very bad, I would be hurt. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because this time it's just me trying to be myself here, and every time when I do something else, I can always say, oh, okay, like, okay, people didn't like my work there, but I was trying to replicate something that I saw somewhere. So it's not really me, so it's fine. Like, I'm always able like to transfer the the bad energy. Of course I take criticism, but I don't feel as bad about it because I'm able to do that. But for this, it's just me being me and talking to myself. So yeah, I'm also very afraid to say something offensive. I don't know why, but I am. So that's why I'm also overthinking. What else? This is so messy. Yeah, I think I really need to embrace how awkward and how just how weird it is to talk to the camera and watch myself talking and watch myself from outside my body. talking, because I'm so used to seeing my pictures and my videos when I'm not talking, just for social media, when I was on social media. No, but no, I'm lying, because like I still see that through my husband's social media, because he still posts things of us together, so I still see myself through his lenses, and like from that social media perspective, which is very, very not staged, but very curated. That's the word, curated. And this one is definitely not as curated. The videos that I posted, the 3 travel videos that I posted with my dogs and my husband, those are curated in a way because I edited them, but not as curated as Instagram pictures, where it's just like one single frame and it's edited and it's the best lighting, the best pose, and the best one out of 200 pictures. So this is different in that way too. And yeah, so I just want to embrace all of the awkwardness and insecurities. And if I think something is boring, and if I think something, I mean, that's not what I meant, because there are so many things that I used to do that when people criticize them as a kid, I'm talking about like things that happened literally when I was a kid, and people said what I was doing was boring, or it was cringe, or whatever it is. Like, I just took it to heart and I never got over it. And I really suppressed so much of myself. Also because I think I'm gonna make another video about culture and language and coming out, but I think I've been kind of like an outsider in different ways. It's just hard to explain, but I'm gonna make a video about all of those things. Actually, yeah, the next video I'm gonna make is gonna be about culture, Brazil versus United States, and also a little bit of Japanese culture. And I also want to make another video about language, and how how Portuguese and English live in my head and how it affects my life, like having the 2 languages, because I think it's such a common thing for any person that speaks more than one language, but I don't know, I want to share, so I'll make a video about that. What else? Oh yeah, I was talking to my friend and I showed him my first video, and then I showed him the first and the second video, and then he told me, I'm confused because you said in the first video that you're not going to perform, but then you posted the vlog, so you are kind of performing. And yeah, he's right. I am kind of performing those videos in the way that I'm editing and being silly. But I think what I was trying to say in the first video when I said I don't want to perform in any way is that when I think about the way that I perform for social media, for example, it's very curated. Again, it's very curated, it's very stiff, it's very edited, and I really think about so many things before posting anything on social media. And when I'm here, even if I'm trying to be even if I'm trying to perform, it's not gonna be the same. And oh my gosh, this is horrible. I think I'm just gonna stop this video. I think this is going on and I'm talking in circles. No, I'm gonna finish it. I'm just gonna finish it. Whatever. I'm just gonna finish this video. So yeah, and then he told me that, he asked me that, and then I was thinking, yeah, I guess he's right. I guess I am performing in many ways. I'm just like in front of the camera talking. But what I wanted to say when I said that I don't want to perform is that I don't want to be in a box every time and always be expected to perform the same way. And that's why also why I don't want to make this channel about a specific topic or a niche or just one hobby or just about vlogging or just about my dogs or just about me and my husband. I don't want to just focus on one thing, because even okay, let's say I'm performing now, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like overthinking so much and sharing my thoughts and being here and talking about all of this, but maybe tomorrow I'm gonna come here and I want to be silly. It doesn't mean I'm performing, because if what I don't want to do is come here every day, not every day because I'm not gonna post every day, but I don't want to come here for every video and do the same thing and be the same character and be and like and show the same energy and the same mood. I like sometimes I'm gonna be here just talking like this and nothing makes sense. Sometimes maybe I'm gonna work on a script. Maybe it's gonna be a silly video where I don't say anything. Maybe it's just my dogs. So that's, I guess that's what I meant when I said that I don't want to perform. I just want to do what I'm feeling in that moment. And if that means performing, like being silly, it's not going to be performing because I'm not forcing it. So I guess that's what I want to say. Yeah, I don't want to force it. I just want to be post um how I was feeling that day. So today I'm feeling this way, so I'm gonna post this and it's gonna be messy, and it's already, I don't even know how many minutes. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna regret this video again? I'm just gonna stop it now. Bye.